again. So, first things first, I need to turn... Nope, I didn't want that one. I want this one. I need to share for just a minute. So, I've got another reason I'm going hidden again when I'm doing... when I'm going live. So... let's see. Promote. And where's my... there it is. YouTubers Twitch. Now... I can turn the shield back on while I share. Okay, so we have Wizards Unite. Obviously we have Dragons still. It's the last night of Dragons that I'm scheduled to go live. Hopefully we will get some friends in the chat. Let's go look at dragons. Place the image. If anyone gets on and has questions, please ask. I am more than willing to answer any questions, anything else. So, hopefully we'll get some of our regulars in and maybe some new ones. So in just a minute, I am going to double check and make sure we're live. Because sometimes YouTube is off. Yep, it appears we are live. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Not that we were having issues. After young James Potter. Not that he's very young. He wasn't much older than this when he was killed. Because this looks like him. This is definitely not an 11-year-old James Potter. It's more like a 5th to 7th year, and they got married right out of Hogwarts. So, come on, it doesn't want to let me continue the trace. So, come on, James, you either need to catch or depart. There. Or I guess it's not catch, it's return, but yeah. Okay, let's use I got plenty of these, and so let's use one of those there, the trace charm there. Get some more dragons in. So for anyone that's not aware, dragons are only here through Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So my plan is I will be going live on Twitch before that. So everyone will be able to see the final update of where I got. Either Tuesday on Twitch or Wednesday on YouTube. But I'll go live in the evening as usual on Tuesday. So I'll go live in the evenings here on YouTube, and we have the Brilliant event. The Brilliant event starts at 11 Pacific time, so 11 a.m. So I may have some of the stuff done already by the time I go live. So
hello. Almost.
okay, let's go collect the rest of my daily assignment stuff.
Why?
So that I have more money for coins. I'm going to show you where I'm at on
I believe that.
port keys.
So
I leveled up to level 50, so I got some silver keys that I hadn't planned on. So hopefully, eventually, we will get there.
Don't know that for certain, but there's a good chance they did.
So, Brad, are you sure you want to be talking about that in here while I'm live? Okay. Just reminding you I'm live. So, Brad, for those who don't know, is my husband. And this is the Forbidden Forest. We don't get to see it very often in Port Keys, but it is in the Port Keys for the
yes, he'll be home tonight.
Dragons.
So
Dragon eggs.
I have no clue.
That I like that. I wish we could get more dragon egg. Port Keys,
No.
but and a lot of other people do too, but it's gonna take a little while.
So, alrighty.
So let's see. Do I have all of them? Yes. Now let's go see where I'm at with the number of dragon eggs to see if I need to be careful and focus on one type. Okay. Nope, I can just pick up any green or any blue. Still.
Yes, it will.
Think that may have been the last one, yes.
Alrighty. Love you, Caden. Yep, bye-bye.
So today, on my Twitch stream, I managed to catch, to get Dark 4 done by myself. And I got my last egg and bow. So, I'm now working on other things. Ah, shoot, departed. I don't like when they depart. Oh well. Okay, ingredient vault's now full. Okay. Let's go first do my SOS training. Okay, let's go check the fortress. Just see what's going on. See if we get enough showing up or not. And then I need to decide if I try 2 or 3 times and not, I'd like to know if I have enough potions, if I should go after trying to do Dark 5 on my own. I know that's the goal we've been working on for about a year now. Make sure we didn't have a dragon show up. Nope. And one more. And then we'll check my potion count and see where we're at. Wrong thing. Vault. And no, I don't want to stop streaming. So I'm waiting. I know I said I'd walk through Omlet, how I stream live. I don't feel good going in yet. I did use less than that in Dark 4, but we all know Dark 5 is even harder. Okay, I think I'm just going to go show. So first of all, let's go to the Play Store. And I will show. So it's Omlet Arcade Screen Recorder Live Stream Games. If you open that, you have this plus down at the bottom.
Al Def,
It allows you to
I like your
post,
stream because you
go
guys
live,
interact with your
record,
fans. Are you like the people on Omlet?
etc. I
Is there multiple people streaming
go
right now?
live, and then it walks through. It connects with both Twitch
Is
or YouTube. If you pay, you can actually go to both at once. But I haven't. If I was going to spend some money right now, it would be on keys. And then this circle right here that I'm moving around is actually from Omlet. And the chat will show up here. You can see these all have Twitch icons. That means they were chatting on Twitch. If it's YouTube, it'll show a YouTube icon, so that you know what platform they're coming in on. One thing to be aware of is that Twitch's affiliate link, or once you become affiliate on Twitch, you agree not to let YouTube have the stream for a day, for 24 hours after. So that's one of the reasons, even though Omlet allows you to do both at once, in a way that's breaking Twitch's terms of service, and you could get in trouble. So that's one reason why I choose to go live on Twitch and then live on YouTube, is so that I'm hoping eventually we can hit affiliate on Twitch, and some of that money can go to developing, or to both this channel and also my other YouTube channel that I have for EDS, and developing the app for EDS. So I've talked about the app in the past on here, and I go into it a lot more on my regular YouTube channel, or not regular, but on my EDS YouTube channel. So that's one reason I keep them separate. While I'm thinking about it, one thing I do need to do is go to Facebook and do the last little bit for I told you guys I'm planning my giveaway, and I need to make sure there, sent the message off that I keep forgetting to send off. Then I'll have everything done for the giveaway in October, other than setting things up right with Nightbot and deciding exactly how I'm going to do that. So I do plan on doing the stream or the giveaway on Nightbot. I need to make that very clear. Twitch, or on Twitch. Twitch is, I'm going to use one just because I really need this. I wish I had my dawdle droughts, but Twitch's restrictions are on giveaways are a lot less. Yay! Last one to gold star that page. Now, what am I going to do? I'm still going to go after that stuff. I just won't use potions or ingredients on them, because there's no need to. It obviously does use energy though, because you do get stuff for them. One thing I have gotten, even during this event this week, I've gotten silver keys from the event, or from the, just randomly from going after stuff. So it's worth it to go after everything, at least in my mind. When we're done here, I will try the night boss a couple more times, and I will double check if it would be worth it to, if I have enough to go ahead and try and see where I'm at with Dark 5 on my own. So if anyone has any questions, please go ahead and ask them. I really enjoy hearing the questions. Pulling something up to do later. No, that wasn't the right one. That's the right one. So today's video from Twitch may not go live on YouTube for a while. I need to figure out if I can cut some things out because I got done streaming and I raided another person and I forgot to turn off the stream. So then I ended up just sitting there still rating the other person while the stream is still going on. So I'm not sure what that video looks like, and I'm going to have to do some editing there. Especially if that's still there. Or if that transferred over. So I've got it set to private right now. Usually by now I switch it over to scheduled, or try to remember to, but can't promise. And that is one thing I do. I wish I could do it on Twitch or on YouTube, honestly. And that's recommend or send people to watch someone else's live. Obviously, YouTube doesn't have as many live videos, but I think that would be fun. I do try to mention different streamers, things like that maybe aren't as well known if I hear about them. Hey! Thanks for joining me. Did you want... I don't know when you caught it. Do you want me to go through again how to stream from your phone? Because I have no problem doing that. All my dragons are gone for a minute. Oh, I did need to place that one. Yeah, it's not a problem. is she? She's down here. There she is, right there. I forgot that page was gold. Okay, so that's Discord. I'm going to open up the Play Store. If you search for Omlet, you'll find Omlet Arcade Screen Recorder Live Stream Games. You open that up, you'll create an account. This plus down here in the middle at the bottom pulls this screen up where you can make a post. Just go in and I think see certain games. I've never used that games. You can edit videos you've done, you can record, or you can go live. You click go live and it has the option of YouTube, Twitch, I think maybe Facebook. I don't use the Facebook one. And you connect your account or accounts,
what's up?
and then it'll come up and say stream starting in 3, 2, 1, and then it gives you the option to start stream, and you'll end up with a screen like this but with whatever game in the background. And you can just go ahead and play. You do have to, that little circle, I'll show you in just a minute. This little circle is Omlet, so you have to be careful where that's at, obviously. It may be in the middle of your gameplay, so being aware of where you put it can be helpful. Because if you're not, can that's not Omlet's fault. Wizards Unite has been acting up a little bit. And then you just click on it, like literally just click on it and it pulls up the chat. The purple is from Twitch. You can see the red is from YouTube. And it can help you decide how to, or be able to keep up with the chat, but you can still stream live. And that's how I do it. I enjoy I really enjoy streaming this way. It's honestly, I tried a bunch from the Play Store a year ago, including Streamlabs, to stream to YouTube, not Twitch, just YouTube. And it was a pain. Most of them were dropping right, left, and center. This one was the only one that made it as... This one would stream with the least drops. And so that's why I went with this one, and another friend of mine started streaming to Twitch with it, and yeah. I decided to follow through and just try it. And I've had a lot of people that have enjoyed being able to watch me on Twitch. Yeah, I noticed, I remember you saying that. So, that's how I stream from my phone. Honestly, that's the only way I stream right now. I'm trying to get my kids to get me a PC set up that will work to stream some of the other Lego games and whatever else. But right now, I don't have that. So, this is what I do. So if you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. Because honestly, unlike Pokemon Go, and I'm not sure, I have never played Ingress, but this does follow kind of true with the Harry Potter books and games, books and games and everything. As in, there is literally a storyline to this. So, let's see, registry, mysteries. That's part of the reason I have fun with it, is there's a storyline behind it. So, we actually have, like this, a clipping from a very old edition of the Daily Prophet. The victim, Hamish Steed, was under ministry protection at the time of Flannery's murderous rampage. After several hours of interrogation, Flannery admitted that he used an ancient spell to track down his greatest desire, which happened to be the location of the late Steed. Someone really used a spell to track down their murder victim? We've never heard of Constance Pickering before. I'm in the books. I'm going to make that clear. Or this Sage Bragnam, which is head curator. That seems impossible, and one must not forget that the prophet has a long history of exaggeration. Funny, we keep records of all their issues, but this one appears to be missing from our archives. So the idea behind it, let's see if I can find, I'm trying to find one that I think we get to hear from. Yes. So I'll go there and so these, let's go back here, the map. These ones that are circling around are different foundables. So this is the Weasley's clock. What's happened is we've had someone cast something. We don't know if it's a potion, a spell, a combination, an ancient spell, whatever. But it's caused this calamity where different things are brought into the Muggle world. And you have to return them to where they belong. So like this one, if it'll let me catch it so I can show you, because I jumped through. Okay, so that one, it departed. meaning that the calamity took it away to another place in the Muggle world. When you return it, you're successful with the spell. So like this, I just returned it. Let's watch what happens. So you see it returned. It's been the return to the Department of Magical Games and Sports. And you have so many fragments of it in the wild. And when you first start out, there's not very many fragments, but then as you return it, there becomes more. Now each fragment has a different threat level. In other words, kind of based on what would Muggles think if they saw this. Obviously this, if they saw this in the wild, they wouldn't necessarily realize that it was a person. So they wouldn't be worried. Or they wouldn't see it. This one they may not see because it just it can disappear. So that's these, if I don't catch it real quick. And I'll go show you, if I don't catch it this time, I'll go show you yeah, I'm going to run. Oh, it's going to depart. So it went to another area of the world. These, the red and the blue things, are port keys. And they take you to different areas where you can get potion ingredients, spell energy, XP for leveling up, different things like that. The seed packet looking things are seeds. You can plant them in greenhouses, and I don't have a greenhouse where you can see it, but you can plant them in greenhouses and they will grow their set amount of times for each different type of seed, and then they give you ingredients for using to make potions. You have your potion ingredients, or the other thing on the map. Over there, you have an inn. And up here you have an inn. You can dine at the inns for spell energy. Spell energy is your currency in the game. So, you brew potions. So I actually saved this so I could show you. I have all these potions I can brew. Each does a different thing. So Barufio's increases the energy, like the XP, so you level up. Trace Tonic will bring in more, and I can show you that in a little bit. Healing Potion is used in the fortress where you fight against foes, and it can heal you, obviously. You have your Existimal Potions. You have a regular, a strong, and a potent, and they help you return the foundables easier or fight in the fortress easier, etc. Invigoration Drought and Strong Invigoration Drought are both for in the fortress, and I can explain that later. You have your Dawdle Drought, which reduces the chance of them leaving and going to another place, so departing. Wit Sharpening Potion is also in the fortress. So, I'm going to brew the potent potion, because that's what I want the most of. Now, you can click on the spoon and you get master notes. Yours would not show them. You have to do a certain number of times do the master notes before it shows, but I do have something, if you're interested, that you could look at to see how to do them, and it reduces the amount of time it takes to brew. Then you have your vault. Your vault would be, starting out, would not have as much room for potions, ingredients. But yeah, so you can only hold so many potions, only hold so many ingredients. This one, you can hold whatever, as much as possible. These are used to upgrade, and I'll show you that. And dark detectors you can put on ends to bring in, kind of like the trace potion, to bring in stuff but higher levels. These you use, the rune stones you use in the fortress to go against foes, and your seeds and water vault. I think I've only upgraded this once. Obviously, like any game, you can purchase. That's Diagon Alley. So I'm not really going to go in there. Your registry. This shows you what you've returned. You start out as a wood. I don't know if I've got a wood one. We'll have to look. It goes wood, bronze, silver, gold, and then gold star. When you fill them up, you can place them. Now you can hold on to them. See if I can find one. So like here, I've got them green starred, and I'm holding on even though they're at their max. I won't get any more. They won't hold any more than that many. But when I go to gold, I'll have that many. So let's see if I have a bronze. But when it's gold and green starred, or when it's gold, I always, okay. Nope, that's a bronze. I always place it. Because you get the books and stuff there. I'm not sure if I have any wood. That's what I'm looking for. Nope, that's a bronze and that's a bronze. I know those. That's a bronze. I don't have any bronze. Or any wood. I have bronze, gold, and silver. SOS training. If you decide to play, you start out here. Choose a profession. You can choose Auror, Magi, or Professor. Professor is kind of a mixture of Auror and Magi. Magi is usually for group play. They do a lot of healing, stuff like that. Auror kills really well, but they're really weak. And you click on the lesson. Let's go to mine that I've got. Click on the lesson and it would actually have, I'll show you in the Auror. Now, each lesson has different amounts. But I've obviously been playing for a while. So this one has 18 scrolls and 4 of the restricted section books. This one needs 22 and 4. This one needs 46 and 15. And you go through and do your upgrades that strengthens you. You can also, if you want, use extra stuff in here, in your SOS, so stuff that you aren't going to use otherwise. So the field guides, the SOS training manuals, and the other, you can use them in here to either get more energy at ends, get better gifts, things like that. Here's your port keys where they're held. You can hold 10 port keys at once. And the way they're called portmanteaus. And then when you unlock it, it's a port key. And you can then go in and you can go in the forest. Or other areas. They have a lot of different areas that you can go in. This one on the right is your day where they have daily assignments you can work on. Special assignments are when you're in brilliant events, different things like that, Wizarding Weekend, etc., and give you rewards. You have achievements you can work towards. Obviously, I've been playing for a while. And then you have SOS challenges. There were a number of challenges here. I've obviously completed all of them. I did want to show you in the registries. So I've said it's a whole storyline. So we started out with these and learned more about the game, but they aren't necessarily as reliable as the mysteries stuff to understanding the story. So missing out on those doesn't matter. Challenges, you can also, these are only gotten, the things for this is only gotten in the fortress. Then on your left, you have your ministry ID, and you can actually customize it. Put in your name, choose which of the things you've earned, choose your house, choose your wand, what wizarding achievements to show, what you can see what level you're at, and you can take a picture of you and decorate it. I don't use that. And then you do have a place you can add friends. You have a friend code that you can share with others, and then you can add friends, and you get gifts from fighting in the fortress. From this dottle drought is from a greenhouse. The spell energies are from inns, and you can share those with your friends. So, better way being able to do more. This on the right, kind of the line edge thing, is where these are called charms, not potions, but charms. You have far left is your trace charm, middle is your inn, and right is your greenhouse. The trace charm brings in more, I'll show you that in a minute. The inn brings in spell energy and gives you a better chance at getting good energy from the inn. And the greenhouse brings in better potion ingredients and does that. The top right corner just spins you around to where you're looking in the way you're looking. Yes, I'll show you that in just a minute. You obviously weather affects things, and we have the night bus. So let's see. I don't have anyone on that night bus. That's unusual. A little bit more not right now, but okay, let's go. Oh, no, they jumped out of Tower 1. So right now, you either play in person, you can find fortresses in person, or you jump on the night bus, and usually, nope, I missed that ruins one. Usually you can find people on the night bus. Everyone's after dragons, right? Aha! I think I'm going to make it in here with some people. Nope, I didn't. They jumped out. Or they went into fight. And that one was me. Let's try Forest 1. See if I make it in there before they decide to join. Yes. Okay, now I can show you what I meant by in the fortress. This is a fortress. The night bus is a fortress that you can play from your home, or you can or there are fortresses around, depending on where you look. Sorry, tightening my brace because it feels a little bit loose. So I can click join. I think I will, just because of time. You can get, right now you can see we have a professor and a magi in here. You can get 5 people all in fighting. So, I'm going to fight first and then to kind of show you. So I start at the bottom with my wand. And drag it up to meet the circle. And fill the circle. Once the circle's filled, then you're given a trace to trace. And that's a hit against whatever the foe is. You can see we've each been hit. This down at the bottom is actually what this invigoration drought's for. It gives you energy to do things. Like right now I'm going to actually be weaker than I would be if I was going without it. Or I mean if I had 5 in there, just because of my profession. The other 2 professions can empty theirs out. Mine I should keep at 5. But I'm a low enough level in the fortress right now with where my strengths are that I can do it. So the things at the bottom you unlock as you play, as you do your level ups for your profession. And each profession has different things they can do. So the one I dropped, and the reason I dropped it is they have elite foes. And that was that yellow one that the other person was going against. And by dropping that, it took her less to fight against it. I also have the ability to heal her, and I'll show him or her, heal other people in the room. One person, if they were to die, I can revive them. If you die, you have to wait. You have to wait about a minute, and then you can fight again. Unless you've got a magi in the room, and they revive you. At which point you immediately can start fighting again. So say they die, and they've only been dead for 2 seconds, and I see them. I can use some of that focus you saw down that I talked about. Those things down below. I can use one of them and revive them. Otherwise, you saw my energy level went up, or basically I was healed. I have one that I can drag up and do that with. I also you can get extra healing from using a healing potion. So, there's that. So that's how you fight in the fortress. If you want to fight with friends, you can look, and there would be, by that number 2, there would be a yellow dot there on that. And it would tell me I had a friend in the fortress that I could fight with. And so some of the YouTubers and other people will go live and get a bunch of people together, and they'll do what's called beaconing, which means they'll go in the lower ruins chambers, and rather than fighting, they sit there and wait for the countdown until the countdown's completely done. Or right before it's done, they jump out so that people can look for their yellow dot. And they get a whole group together and they go and fight together. I actually, in Omlet, I have a friend there who doesn't play very often, but wanted to get a bunch of energy and level up and whatever else. And I met with them we figured out how to meet up. I can't remember if he looked for me or I looked for him, but one of the two. Met up, and I basically did most of the fighting because obviously in the low levels, he only had like 4 or 5 unlocked. And to move up to the higher level chambers, you have to fight the one before and beat it. Not by yourself, but in general. And so he had only fought in the ruins chambers. And I was able to go in with him and help him beat the chamber over and over and over and over, so that he could get a lot of XP, so he could use it for strengthening. Now, usually it's not like this. This week, Niantic actually gave all of their employees the day off. Or not the day off, the week off. And I've been having problems all this week with it giving me issues. They are working on an update right now. So, that's why. And obviously that's a GPS drift issue there. And I really like the story. So what we're trying to do is figure out who caused the calamity and how to stop it. Because obviously, if a Muggle saw this, you saw this has a red flame. If a Muggle saw this, there would be huge issues. And so this is the emergency severity of the calamity. Or an emergency severity foundable. We call this one Fluffy Not Fluffy, but it's actually the 3-headed dog, as you can see. And I know last year they did a huge thing for October. We'll see if they do again this year. Okay. Have fun. Thanks for joining. I enjoy it. I enjoy playing it. If you want to download it, you could always download it, and then if you're having issues, either catch one of my streams and or just contact me. Message me on Twitch, whisper to me on Twitch, or message me, or leave a comment in one of the videos. I've been live streaming since the day the game came out. Yeah! I think most people would be paranoid if they saw a dragon. And so, yeah, that's what I like, is it really is kind of made so it's based in the real world. As though kind of the same idea that Harry Potter had. That those who play are all witches and wizards. And those who don't are muggles. But people can become a witch or a wizard at any point in their life with this one. And we're all, the community is amazing. Bands, in general, bands together to help everyone out. Once in a while people complain, but more often I hear people welcoming new people with open arms, excited to have them join, more than willing to help. There actually is a Discord for it, a national not national, a worldwide Discord, and they actually have a website that you can go on and see if there's a local Discord, to see if there's anyone local to you that could help too. If you get lost, stuff like that, depending on where you are in the East. I actually know of a ton of people. I usually have one of the main people from something called the Hive Discord on here. She's on the East Coast. She's the one that has asked me to go live after 8 p.m. Eastern. So, and she's a good friend of mine. So, I hope that helps. I'm glad you were able to jump on. Yep, you have a good night too. Let's see. I'll stop real soon too myself. I usually try to do at least 45 minutes and then go as long as I have people to talk to. So sometimes my streams end up about 2 hours. Sometimes they're about 45 minutes. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to go after everything that's here and, well, not everything. Go after the main dragons. Okay. Remus Lupin, young Remus Lupin. And I'll hope to catch you on your stream on Twitch next time you're on. So unless anyone else says anything, I think I'm going to get ready to go. Brett is already asleep. So